terms of the transfer window, you did some good business bringing in new faces to the club, but how important was it to keep some of the key players that Hull City had already? Obviously, there was an interest in the Premier League for one or two players, but to manage to keep hold of some of the valuable players under Grant McCann, that must be a great sign in terms of your hopes going forward, this club, that some of the key players, you've been able to hold them at the club.
Yes, for sure. And the club, it generally the chairman's decision to hold the players and keep the players, and especially the key players, and then also for me, for the coach who just step in and not losing any key players and important players. And in this group, I would say, of course, everybody has his own role, but it's a team who does together a lot of things. It's a team who may someone scores 5, 6, 7, or the other one 2 or 3. But if you look the game, how much effort they do for the each point, it makes me as a manager happy. And if I can work for each of them, give them a little bit more um, like information, the knowledge to make this game better. So that's up to that now. And of course, I was happy that nobody left, and even though we have extra players in.
And Shotza, in terms of your motivation to come to the championship, when you looked at the championship in terms of quality, do you think it compares equally to some of the top leagues across Europe in terms of Greece, Turkey? Do you think the championship is of that standard, of that level?
I would not compare this league to others, especially Greece, because I don't see Greece that quick, that so much energy in that league. It's some good, great clubs there, but end of the I think December, I was watching in Athens. I went to see the game Panathinaikos Olympiacos, very slow tempo, which I cannot compare this to the Greek leagues. And I think this is still like a step down from the Premier League. It's a very high tempo, and the motivation is full. Physical conditions for each club. Each club is too high, and then quite high standards. And Turkey, I would say it's quite physical league. French league, uh, I would not say that's the same level of quality players, but you still have like the great clubs and great players playing in that league. But physically, it could be a little bit compared to the French league, I think, which I never played and never worked with. But if I see the games, and it's one of the hard league to be here.
And finally, for me, Shotza, just on George Honeyman, he's been an inspirational figure for the club, a leading sort of player under Grant McCann. Have you spoken to George yet, and is George going to be a central player in your plans going forward?
I think he doesn't need to get this message from the manager. He feels that how much we own and the players and the team and the way we play to him, and he gets probably the confidence from that. And every previous manager or me myself gives him that possibility, that room to show his quality he can. So of course, in training sessions or before or after, we we met and we spoke, and we sometimes even joke about that. But that's known, and that's clear. So I don't think you have to really mention that at this time.
Thank you very much